Good morning. Good morning. I know I haven't seen you live lately. Life's been crazy. How have I been? I've been good, man. Hope you've been doing well. That is life indeed. I guess part of the reason why we haven't really been able to play Pokemon Pocket as much as I'd like to be honest. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right. We're in. We're good. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. All right, let's see. Anything on the Wonder Trades today? Yay or nay? Looking like a nay, though. Oregon 2. We already got enough of those. Alright, so nothing on the Wonder Trades. So I guess just to warm up and ease into things, we'll just do the solo matches. 2 of them that we can do right here, and let's get these out of the way. We've opened up many packs for the Zoro arc, and we still do not have the full art, which is crazy, not gonna lie. It makes me feel like we need to just refresh our hourglasses, I guess. We only have 2 days left. Wait, why am I playing Rapidash? No doubt this deck could probably get work done, though. Alright, let's do probably Soul Valley. Soul Valley auto should be fine. Alright. So we got to find out what decks we're going to be making today. So far we have Suicune Primarina written down. We do have Zapped. I don't think I'm going to be playing Zapdos, even though we have that written down. Galvantula and Memory Light is an idea. And I think that's it. We only have 3 decks. 3 different deck lists. So I am open to any and all suggestions. Or recommendations, rather. How have I liked the new set? The new set's been alright. It's a mini set, so I didn't think I'd really have a lot of decks to try out and playtest, but surprisingly, we've been testing out quite a bit of different decks, which is nice. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. The new set's been good, but I feel like I haven't had a lot of time to actually mess around with Suicune as much as I would have liked, you know? Let's Gladeon, why not? We're gonna keep it like this. The next Gladeon is a guaranteed. Yeah, the new set's been fun, man. Gladeon. I guess let's just do this. Soul Valley, pick up a kill. Giant Cape. Oh, they're going for the kill. I didn't even think about this. This is PvE, by the way. I think the best course of action is just Sabrina. Sabrina, because then I can Cyrus after the fact. Or not, never mind. This is the AI, by the way, if anyone's wondering. This is AI. I wonder when the Wonder Trade event is coming. Alright, so that's all done. Let's do one more and then we'll open up the packs. And then we'll start making some new decks here. I need to find out what deck we're going to be crafting. I could take a look at the database and see what decks people are playing. I mean, a lot of people are just playing Suicune and Greninja. There is the 17 Guzz deck I could play. I haven't play tested 17 Guzz. And a lot of people are playing it, apparently. I mean, when in doubt, might as well. There's also Pichu Arceus. Oh, 17 Guzz. There's Suicune Melodic. I think Suicune and Melodic would be nice. So maybe we do Suicune Melodic. We do Guzz as well. What else? There's a Solgaleo Entei EX deck on this tournament list. Wonder Trade? Yeah, the Wonder Trade event. I thought there would be a Wonder Trade event. Alright, so let me do this. We need one, they need one. Got Cyrus. If they Sabrina, we're dead. So let's just not put anything down, because they could still Sabrina. Red doesn't kill us. I think we're good. They're in a double X speed. What is the bot doing? I have no clue. I got no clue, partner. Alright, Cyrus that thing back. And we're in there, baby. Raikou Magnezone. Meowscarada. What 2 decks did I want to try out? Suicune and Melodic. Suicune and Melodic. Alright. Yeah, I've got no idea what that bot was doing. Alright, so to jump into things, we'll start with a deck that we've already made and we already have. And then we'll craft some newer decks, right? AKA the 17 Guzz deck that I've been seeing a lot, but I've never actually played it. But I wonder what's special about the 17 Guzz deck for this update. There's nothing really special, right? At least with the Suicune deck. Suicune and Melodic are new Pokemon. Chat, have you guys been getting lucky on opening up your packs for the event? Out of curiosity, have you guys been getting lucky? Because I'll let you in on a little secret right here, alright? I've opened up 17 Tropius, 6 Poliwags, 5 Melodics, 9 Zoruas, but none of the full art yet. None of the full art. So 17 plus 9, 26, right? 26 plus 6, 32. 32 plus 5, 37. We've gotten 37 cards from the event. Not a single one of those 37 is the Zoro arc full art. So I don't know if you guys have been getting unlucky or not, but 37 and no full art Zoro arc. I'm starting to think that it doesn't actually exist. I'm starting to think it doesn't exist and it's not in the game. But we do have 2 days left until the event, which is scary to think about, right? 2 days remaining. How's it going, Chill? You give up? I'm gonna have to like farm this offline and refresh a lot of stamina to try and get it done. Because not a single full art kinda is surprising. You also got no Zoro arc. It's crazy, man. So what should we run? What deck should we play? We're gonna play the Meowscarada Celebi deck. You got yours in 3 packs? Really? Some of these decks I have to actually delete. I think I will delete this Guzz deck. Oh man, I need the Guzz deck though. Especially fighting some of the solo challenges. Jump Pluff. We did get another Rainbow Jump Pluff offline. So happy about that. The Jump Pluff deck is, or the Jump Pluff deck is one of my favorites. I think what I'll do is I'll get rid of the Celebi and Executor deck since we already have the video uploaded. And that'll create some space and create some room so we can actually craft a Suicune deck. How's it going, Ryan? You have 4 Zoroarks? I have 0 and I'm sad. How's it going, Caroline? What emulator am I using? I'm not using an emulator. I'm using a Samsung tablet. Samsung Tab S10 Ultra. With the Samsung Dex mode. Celebi plus Meowscarada. Alright, so let's kick things off with Celebi and Meowscarada. Let's play a couple of games, right? And then we're gonna transition into probably Suicune and Melodic team comp, I guess, right? We'll make that team. Is inflatable boat included in jump pluff for retreating free of cost? For jump pluff retreating now, because I think jump pluff retreat is only a 1 retreat cost, and if I wanted to retreat off of it, technically I get a free retreat every single turn because I get to just attack and then switch to any Pokemon I want. So we don't have any like X speeds or anything in that jump pluff deck. It's just we attack, we swap, good enough, right? Good luck getting to 2K points. I haven't actually bothered playing a lot of games this update. As you can see, we only have 123 games or wins and then losses compared to like a different season, right? 300 wins, 300 losses. I played over 660 games, 2,400 points, right? I haven't really played a lot this season. It's just been us trying out different decks and whatnot. But people have been grinding quite a bit, 7,000 points, crazy. Can we trade the Zoroark? Unfortunately, you cannot trade promo cards. So as much as I would have loved to actually like trade the Zoroark, you can't trade promos. Which is why I'm trying so desperately to actually get the promo. Last ranked match, you did so well from the previous. That's because I actually had time to play. All right, we're going second. Oh, they have water energy. I'm gonna just go with Sprigatito in the front, and then we'll go with Celebi, and then we'll end turn. Because I figure we can just get the EX here and cry for help, and hopefully get the evolution going. Which seems good enough for us. Pokeball. So the good thing about this deck is we got the best of both worlds, right? If they evolve, we got Celebi. If they don't evolve and they're an EX, we got Sprigatito. We got a little bit of best of both worlds action happening. Alright, another Celebi. I don't think I'm going to put down any other Pokemon. Double Meowscarada. This will be the Florigato. Oh, never mind. I forgot we have another Sprigatito. Or Sprigatito. Suicune is currently doing 80 damage. So we'll theoretically die in the front. Oh, wow. They can choose whoever they want. Probably put down the other Sprigatito. If I don't find, say, a rare candy on this next pull, 10 cards remaining, 20% chance, then we're gonna have to put the other Sprigatito down and start building it. Ooh, that's big. Rare candy's going down. They still do 80 and 20. I could technically heal, but yeah, I'm just gonna heal. There's no real way that they can actually kill us here. And maybe that healing that we did with Erica was technically a wasted heal, considering he's about to swing in for 80, technically 100 damage. The way that I looked at it was, if he does attack and puts double energy, he's losing all of his energy. So I don't think he'd want to lose all of his energy. That was the idea, right? That was the thought process. But I think regrets are starting to kick in now, because I'm realizing Pyukumuku can technically attack me, but I can't one-shot it. So we're gonna have to put down another Sprigatito. Energy. Put down the Celebi. Hope he doesn't actually... red card. Because then we can just rare candy, evolve, hit the Meowscarada, and then we win the game. That's basically our win con. They put one energy on Pyukumuku. They Greninja, kill my Meowscarada. Moment of truth. Do they red card? Do they Mars? They don't. So we did make a mistake. We were playing a little scared because we didn't want them to red card us earlier, and then I wouldn't be able to heal up, and they'd hit me for like 100 and stuff like this, whatever. In the end, it worked out. We got our rare candies. Suicune went down pretty quick. And that is all she wrote. Obviously, this deck does really well when you're going second for that energy advantage. In some games, you're not really going to need Celebi if they don't really evolve in the front. So you're going to be switching back and forth between these two. Alright, we're only going to play like a couple of games of Meowscarada and Celebi, because we've already played quite a bit of games. Can I show you the Wug Trio deck? Because your deck is lagging. Wug Trio. This is a super heavily outdated Wug Trio deck. The decks that are at the very top of the list are outdated. The decks that are at the bottom are the newer decks. So everything starting from like Suicune down is the newer decks that I've made. The other decks at the top are like old decks. Like there's probably not even going to be any new cards in this deck, right? It's just Potion, Double Pokeball, Wiglet, Wug Trio. Like realistically speaking, I think maybe throwing Mantike in the deck is going to be a lot better for this Wug Trio. Then you're able to actually build Wug Trio a lot faster, I think. So I probably wouldn't copy this Wug Trio deck, since this is like 3 patches or 3 expansions ago that I actually played it. How's it going? The cringe. All right, we're going first against Type Null. So obviously, Silvally, Type Null are the danger to us, or is a threat to us, I guess, right? Because they have second energy advantage. Unless they don't land tails or heads. If they don't land heads, we're good. Throw down another Sprigatito because we're probably gonna have to build it back, and we'll end turn here. Depending on if they attack and if they land heads, or Meowscarada in the front will be one shot. And then we'll just build it back here. 2-shot the whatchamacallit. Alright. Let's go, not bad. And the beautiful thing is I can Sabrina because they messed up. So now they're going to be stuck on Guaritina. I'm going to keep the aggression and turn. If they leaf and then have a Silvally, then GG. Nice. All right, no leaf. So they're stuck on Guaritina here, so I get to guarantee that I get to attack with Meowscarada at least one time. 130 damage and weaken it. And it means I do get to live as well because Silvally did not land heads on us. So that's also good. Let's go ahead and Professor's Research. Start finding the second Meowscarada. Ooh, that red would have come in handy like before. Alright, well, if he attacks, like aka if he has a Dawn, then he can technically die on Guaritina here. And obviously, if he doesn't attack and swaps, like right here, then we still get to live at 100, or we get to live at 20 HP. But again, we need to find that other Meowscarada so we can two-shot the Silvally, or else we're dead. Come on. No, 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 no. Why did it? Oh, that's embarrassing. Well, if we lose the game, I think we know why. For some odd reason, when I was trying to grab the professors, it quickly grabbed my red. I don't know if that happens to anyone else when you're playing quick and you grab what you want to grab, but it grabs something else. That's like the second time that's ever happened. Well, we can still find a Meowscarada, but the fact that we didn't get a chance to Professors means we have a very lower chance. It's double Celebi, and if that next card was a Professors, then we technically just lose the game. So I'm going to put down double Celebi. Truthfully, it doesn't really matter. I think we have a Cyrus in the deck as well, so I can always Cyrus the Guaritina whenever. I'm gonna have to just Giant Leaf Cape the back, and then Cry for Help in the deck. Oh, I won't even know if the next card was a Meowscarada, because Cry for Help gives it to us guaranteed. I think we're still fine though. Unless he heals, Giovanni Celebi can still kill the Silvally, and even if we didn't, we did 60 damage, which means that the type null is technically at 20 HP, so doing another 40 damage means we're doing 100 damage. So type null dies once we devolve it with Celebi. The problem is, like, this is the big problem. If they have another supporter in hand, we technically lose the game. Because then that other Silvally in the back can just kill us. And and this giant cape doesn't keep us alive, so I'm a little scared right now, not gonna lie. Let's pray, right? I don't even need Giovanni, to be quite honest with you. He'll die on the devolve. He's out. 4 cards remaining, 25% chance it'll be a Cyrus, but again, if he has a supporter, he does win this game. Ours, well played. All right, I'm a little sad that our game messed up. Sometimes it happens. Very rarely that happens, you know? It's like the second time my game did that. Have I ever done max damage with Celebi? Yeah, I've done max damage. 990 is still the max unless they've upped it. We've done max damage before. Double Mars is insane. I mean, it makes sense, right? Silvally wants you to play a supporter card so you can actually do more damage. Mars is a card where you don't really need to meet a condition to pull off the Mars. Unlike Sabrina, you can't Sabrina and get the damage unless you have the opponent have another Pokemon on the bench. Going first, we got Guaritina. Base Guaritina, non-EX. This is something I don't really see too often. I wonder what they're cooking with base Guaritina. Let's go ahead and leaf. We got Rare Candy, Meowscarada. They need 3 energy to attack, but they do have energy advantage. Unless they're running the Lake Trio. That'd be interesting. They're running Lake Trio with Guaritina. Because I haven't played that deck nor seen that deck in such a long time. Unless they're just getting unlucky and can't find anything. I don't know. Let's go ahead and Rare Candy. Let's get this down. And let's end turn. We'll be able to 2-shot him before he can 2-shot us. That's the good thing. Moment of truth. Do you have a Pokemon or what are you playing? You've got 8 cards in hand. Surely you've got 1 basic. There it is. Another Guaritina. He's got double Guaritina somehow. So now he's going to build it back, right? If he puts energy on the back Guaritina, maybe I Sabrina. Never mind. He is doing Lake Trio. And he's got Guaritina. So what's the play? Energy on... I mean, he won't be able to actually switch unless he puts energy on this front Guaritina. So can't I just not Sabrina and then still Fighting Claws and attack? Because again, he won't be able to switch an attack with the 70 damage unless he puts energy. So I get to get a free kill here. He is going to try and get me in 1-shot range to the other Guaritina in the back. That's the scary thing. Celebi's not really going to do us much, to be fair, but I don't want my energy in the front to be wasted, so I'm just going to do that. Pick up a kill, +1. We need to find our other Meowscarada or our Sprigatito. So we'll take 70 damage here. Which is not good. Because that puts us in 1-shot range. However, I could just... So Erica puts me above the 1-shot. It makes it so he has to attack me again. Which means I get to Fighting Claws. Which forces him to attack one more time with the Guaritina. What is the play right now? Does he give up another +1? Oh, my game crashed. I don't know why the Samsung Dex mode is messing up so often recently. If mouse controls don't work on Samsung Dex, try it in tablet mode. I don't know why Samsung Dex is messing up. Alright, let's resume. It's still his turn. Okay, never mind. He hasn't done anything yet. He's still thinking. He's got a Mesprit down. He's putting energy for a Supreme Blast. Uh-oh. Good thing is he won't be able to build that quick enough unless he has, say... Dawn, and he dons it from that Guaritina. We desperately need to find our, whatchamacallit, our Sprigatito. If we can find our Sprigatito, he's not even going to attack. Wait, why? He can't one-shot with Guaritina here. Unless he does have Dawn and he's going to Dawn next turn. But now since we found our Sprigatito, I don't think it really matters, right? We can one-shot the Mesprit with Giovanni. Alright, let's pick up a kill here. Maybe he's waiting to Mars me. I'm so confused on what his play is. Because if he uses Mars, my Meowscarada lives. Yeah, he has Dawn. Okay, so no Mars. Dawn is coming in. There goes the Dawn, which means no Mars. So the most you can do is red card, which still gives us a good chance of finding our, whatchamacallit, Pokemon. Mesprit. We got a top deck Meowscarada. Come on, game. 6 cards remaining. Top deck the Meowscarada. Top deck the Meowscarada. I'm going to go in with Celebi just in case we don't top deck it. Alright, no top deck, sadly. I kind of just want to attack and do nothing. Giovanni was supposed to be so I can one-shot all the other 70 HP Pokemon with Meowscarada, but we didn't get it. So just attack here, because then we can just Cyrus after. Like, Mesprit's a cool don't get me wrong, the late trio Mesprit, very cool Pokemon, but the fact that you have to have 1 energy to retreat after your big attack kinda sucks, you know what I mean? It feels really bad. Because now they're not able to attack this turn because they had to put energy to retreat. So it is definitely a feels bad for sure. And now they're always going to be behind on energy because I attack the Pokemon in the front. In order to retreat, they're going to have to put 1 energy. I guess they can go to Guaritina then. Oh no, we win right here. We got the Meowscarada. Slow build. Alright, it's a good thing we saved that Giovanni. Meowscarada coming in. Giovanni. Even if we didn't find Meowscarada here with Geo, we still had a Cyrus in the deck. And a Professor's Research in the hand. Which means with 3 cards left, we would have found it and killed that Mesprit, and they still needed to kill 2 of our Pokemon. So not bad. This game is chalked. Meowscarada is one of the frailest starters. Has more HP on their card. Who? Sprigatito? $60 HP. I mean, 60 HP is not that bad, right? It's like standard. Is there a different variant to Sprigatito? No, I guess that's the only variant. Cry for Help's pretty strong, though. Very strong. Wait, that's our second win today with Meowscarada, right? I think that's our second win today. He was talking oh, Meowscarada has more HP than Guaritina. Crazy. Yeah, I can't tell if that was our third win or second win. I think that was our second. We're going second. Speaking of second. I think I want to put down double. Let's just chill. Let's wait. Let's wait for now. I wanted to see if he put an EX in the front because I don't want him to Sabrina and then I lose tempo and stuff like that, etc., etc. The turn 1 Mars on me when I have a Professor's in hand and a Florigata would be pretty wild. In the bad way. Alright, they got their double zero aura. So next turn, they'll be attacking for 50, and if they have a Giovanni, my Sprigatito is officially dead. So let's go ahead and Professor's Research, because it's going to be a risk here if we want to actually evolve the front or not. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna take the risk. If they don't have a Giovanni, then we can Meowscarada, and we have Erica, and then we are unkillable. All it takes is them to not use Geo. I'm holding my breath right now. Just use the Professors, you know, do anything. Let's go! Nothing at all. Nothing at all is good for us. Alright, now we're truly unkillable. Let's put down the double Celebi, because realistically speaking, the game's done, right? The game is done. We're going to be able to swap back to our Meowscarada for just one energy. Floragado's in the back, and we have the Erica. Play all the cards in our hand so they can't even red card us anymore. And then Fighting Claws. Now we can build another Meowscarada without needing the rare candy in hand. Not too bad. Everything worked out. Perfect hand. Professor's Research. The Giovanni, a Cyrus. Fighting Claws. I'm going to build the other Floragado. Just one energy for now, and then I'll put one energy on a Celebi, because then we'll find out who wants to actually kill this Zero Aura once he kills us. No doubt he's got to have another EX, like an Arceus and a Pichu or something, right? I guess he just couldn't find the Pichu and the Arceus. Dang, man, we'll take it. Absolutely wild. What I feel like is really toxic this season. Suicune. Suicune's pretty. Suicune, Greninja, Guaritina. You'd like to see... It's nice to see Meowscarada in play again. Yeah, I like Meowscarada. I like green decks in general. Grass decks, leaf decks. I like those kind of decks. So it's nice to see Meowscarada getting some love again with the Celebi. Celebi's going first against Tapu Coco, base Tapu Coco. I am so glad it's base Tapu Coco because it's going to take a long time for this guy to build him, which is good for us, definitely. We desperately needed some stall. All right, Sprigatito, another Celebi, and another Sprigatito. All right, 3 cards. I highly doubt he tries to red card us. So if I can just attack the Tapu Coco for 40 and get it down to 60, I can Meowscarada. So 1 energy. I'm looking for a giant cape or a leaf cape so I can keep my Celebi alive. We have double in the deck. And we got 2 in the deck. If we don't find it on this next card draw, I'm going to have to put energy on Meowscarada and accept that my Celebi in the front will die. Because he does 70 damage, I have 70 HP. We'd be wasting energy by putting a second energy on Celebi. But we wanted to make sure we put at least 1 energy on it just in case we do find that leaf cape. Alright. We don't have the leaf cape, unfortunately, so energy is going to have to go here, sadly. And then we'll just end turn. So now I guess we're hoping we find, what, an Erica so we can heal our Meowscarada. That's unfortunate. Meowscarada's going down. Of course, now our Leaf Cape is here. I mean, whatever. Let's Leaf Cape. Let's Leaf Cape the one that actually matters, which I guess is this. Fighting Claws. I could use red. I don't see any EXs in play, and I don't see any EXs coming out. We could just red to thin our deck even more in case they try to Mars or anything in the future. Poke Center Lady. Thankfully, it still keeps it in one-shot range. Not anymore. But because they Poke Center Lady, they can't actually attack with Zero Aura. But I guess their plan was never to attack with Zero Aura, huh? They just want to swap over. Very interesting play right now. I'd have to go Sprigatito, I think. So if I attack, he'll obviously retreat over. If I Sabrina, he could technically go Oricorio. No. I have to just attack again. So we have how many cards left? 4 cards. One is a giant, one is a Leaf Cape, one is a Meowscarada, one is an Erica, and the last one is unknown. Let him take the Celebi. Alright, Moon of Truth here. It's a Florigato. That was what our last card was. Still looking for an Erica. I mean, if I switch and they have a Cyrus, I'm dead anyways, right? I'm gonna go ahead and red because it seems like they're not running any EXs. We'll just chill here. We desperately need to find either the other Meowscarada or the Erica. If he goes to Oricorio, I'm hoping it's going to be the Meowscarada we find. Never mind. Erica? Nice. All right. So he's going to swap to the Tapu Coco, attack again. This is where we need to find our Meowscarada. Because he's going to go to an Oricorio right here. Yeah, we got to find the Meowscarada. No! We could have won the game right here if we had Meowscarada. Because then I could have just swapped Giovanni, kill, and the next turn, Cyrus, and then we win. So unfortunately, I think we lose here. I think there's still a chance we can win, though. I attack for 40. Assuming he doesn't have Cyrus of his own, then we can still win this game. He had a Cyrus. I can never tell if they have Cyrus or not because they still put energy down and stuff like that. RIP, Celebi against a deck filled with basics. Yeah, not the greatest Celebi versus basics, to be fair with you. Alright, anyways, we're going to move on to a new deck. Alright, so this is the Celebi Meowscarada deck that we ended up playing and trying out. It is double Sprigatito, one Florigato, double Meowscarada, and Rare Candy, so a 2-1-2 configuration with the base Celebi this time, the non-EX version, which allows you to devolve Pokemon if they're going stage 2. Most basic Pokemon have 40 HP, so if they evolve into a Pokemon that's a stage 2 with Rare Candy, you can devolve them. They lose the Rare Candy, and then that evolution, the stage 2, goes back into their hand. It definitely delays them on being able to re-evolve back to do more damage on you. So you get a little bit of best of both worlds, right? You have Meowscarada to deal with the big, beefy, basic, non-evolution EX Pokemon and or the stage 2 EX Pokemon. But for other basic Pokemon that don't actually evolve into an EX, you have Celebi to deal with. So say, for example, you're going up against a Rampardos with Skull Fossil. Celebi can one-shot Rampardos because you do 40 damage to it. It devolves back into a Skull Fossil. Skull Fossil has 40 HP, and then it dies. So it keeps that damage. And for other EX Pokemon that evolved from basic to stage 2 EX, you can still do Celebi plus Red, which does 60 damage to the EX Pokemon. They devolve back into the basic Pokemon, and most of the basic Pokemon in the game have 60 HP, so they'll keep that 60 damage, and then they end up dying that way. So you do get a little bit of best of both worlds with base Celebi and Meowscarada, which is nice. You have double Pokeball, double Leaf Cape for survivability, one Erica for healing, double Research, of course, as always, the Red for the example I just mentioned, and a Giovanni just in case you're going up against like an Oricorio. Meowscarada with Giovanni can do 70 damage. So you have two different types of damage dealers for EXs and non-EXs. Then we have, of course, a Sabrina Cyrus just in case. And that is the Meowscarada Celebi deck. Pretty fun. Glad that Meowscarada was able to kind of get revived here with the new expansion, Secluded Springs. If I were to add any other card into the deck, because we do need double energy to even start attacking on any of these Pokemon, you could theoretically throw in maybe a Tyrogue, because Tyrogue is a colorless baby Pokemon that can attack for just no energy and doesn't need any kind of energy, whatever. So you can run pure grass here. And all of your Pokemon are non-EXs anyways, so they're going to need to, if they kill Tyrogue, it's fine. They're still going to need to kill two of your other Pokemon before they win. So Tyrogue could be an option you could throw in if you want to try and get some damage done with guaranteed damage to put them into a killing threshold for either your Celebi when they de-evolve back or your Meowscarada for the EX Pokemon. But this is the deck. How is double Celebi? I was thinking of making the deck, but possibly one Celebi. Yeah, so I was thinking if you want to swap the deck up a little bit, so that is what I would recommend. Did a quick change here. We basically got rid of one Celebi for one Tyrogue, and then you would keep the double Meowscarada and everything else. So that would be the different variant for this deck if you wanted to make sure you're still able to attack and do damage without needing to worry about everything needs 2 energy to attack, 2 energy to attack. Tyrogue can kind of help fill in that last gap for you if you need. That's what I was thinking. So Tyrogue would be the card you'd throw in. Try Suicune and Wug Trio. Maybe Shuckle EX. Suicune and Wug Trio. I was gonna do Suicune and so Wug Trio. I wanted to try Wug Trio with the baby Pokemon, right? With Mantike. Because Wug Trio with Mantike seems good. I'm down to make that deck right now if you want. Or I'm down to play the deck. But I was gonna hop into doing a I was gonna do Melodic Suicune. I was gonna try that out. I was gonna do Primarina, but I guess Melodic maybe. I'll make the Wug Trio deck as well. Don't worry, I'll make the Wug Trio deck. So we got double Shiinotic, or not Shiinotic. What am I talking about? Melodic. We got double Melodic, double Pyukumuku, double Phoebus, double Suicune. We're gonna run the same old bread and butter, I think. Double Pokeball here, double Research. We don't have any stage 2s. It's a stage 1, so no rare candies. Sabrina Cyrus combo as usual. I do like the Mars play. We could throw in a Guzma as well. We're gonna need an Arita for healing, most likely. 17 cards. What are we missing? 17 cards. What are we missing here? Yeah, we can do Wug Trio if you want. I just want to make this deck so we can have the deck. That looks good. You're making it now. You like the Celebi edition a lot, to be honest. Hey, thank you for the sub, Abyss Trinity. Yeah, I never played the Tyrogue variant, Abyss Trinity, but it does look good on paper, right? Compared to having just double Celebi. So, Suicune, Melodic, Pyukumuku here. Suicune. Plus Melodic. Creating another Nightmare Suicune deck. Do I need X speeds in the deck, maybe? Or no? So the good thing is Melodic's able to attack. Pyukumuku can attack as well. I can always leap out of Phoebus if I start with Phoebus, and if I'm starting with Pyukumuku, I can just keep Pyukumuku in the front. That's perfectly fine. So maybe this is okay. 20, 40, 60, 120 damage on my side. I could add more trainer cards to the deck. I don't think we do Misty. I don't think I need Leaf. Dawn is probably a no-go. There's Poke Center Lady. There's Red. Lily wouldn't work. Ilima wouldn't work. That's pretty much it. You made a cheesy Guaritina Cursola deck. I guess we'll go red here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna red and then double Giant Cape. Double Giant Cape. You think Elemental Switch could come in handy? Trying to think, because if we have Phoebus and we have Phoebus in the front, I would leap out and put Suicune in. And I guess if we did top deck Elemental Switch, I could Elemental Switch from my Melodic in the back over to my Suicune and still be able to damage. I kind of like that, yeah. No, that makes sense. I like the Elemental Switch idea. So one Elemental Switch, one Giant Cape for survivability, a red. And that seems good. So that is the deck list for the Shiinotic. Or Shiinotic, Melodic. Confusing it right now. Yeah, we have a Sabrina in the deck, June. Or Jun. Alright, so that's the Melodic deck. But you guys wanted me to see a Wug Trio. So I'm down to do a Wug Trio deck. I'm going to have to redo this Wug Trio deck. Like, maybe I can get rid of one Misty. The Wug Trio deck, I feel like, isn't really anything different, right? Throw Mantike in. I don't even know if you want to throw double Mantike in. Maybe just one Mantike, one Misty. Because now you have a 33% chance of starting with Mantike. And with double Pokeball, you could theoretically build up Wug Trio a lot faster than a RNG Misty flip would give you. So maybe one Mantike, double Wug Trio, double Wiglet, one single Misty here. Team Rocket, because why not? Aerida for healing, double Potion. We have another Aerida because we just want max healing. Double Giant Cape. Is that it? A Mars. We have Cyrus because if somehow Wug Trio hits a Pokemon in the backline that needs like 4 energy to retreat, Cyrus can bring that Pokemon up and then keep it trapped and it won't be able to retreat, which means that Wug Trio gets to get free hits, gets to do more damage for free because they can't leaf out, they can't X-Speed out, they can't retreat out, etc. Stuff like that. So that's the only reason why we have Cyrus. Sabrina in this deck doesn't do anything because our attacks are random. We don't need Leaf either because we only have 1 retreat cost, and if we go on Wug Trio, we're going to stay on Wug Trio for the most part. So I think we're good. The only thing I would do is probably kick out an Aerida for a Poke Center lady if I wanted to. Mainly because I don't even have another full art Aerida, so another Poke Center lady would be good, but just in case they put us to bed somehow, that would suck, right? We'd have an answer to falling asleep. Because believe it or not, I forgot what deck we were playing, but for those who were here, we were going up against a Poplio who kept putting us to bed. Like, we were playing a very strong deck, right? I think we were on like a 4-game win streak or something. And we ended up losing to a Poplio that put us to bed, and we stayed asleep for like 5 rounds in a row. It was disappointing. I couldn't wake up. So maybe for that reason alone, Aerida's getting kicked out, and then we're going to put in Poke Center Lady. And I'm totally not putting Poke Center Lady in because we don't have any other full arts. And now the deck looks beautiful with all the full arts. We'll just do it like that, right? So that's the new improved Wug Trio deck. Literally nothing new about Wug Trio besides Mantike. Nothing new. Matt Cargo stronger than Wug Trio this season, sadly. I believe it, to be honest. So there's nothing new with this, but I'll still play it anyways. We'll do a couple of games. And then we'll go into the Suicune deck. So for those of you who are on the horizontal stream, the deck list is updated on the far right side. Add Suicune for faster deck. Suicune. Let me see. Suicune. Double retreat cost Suicune. But if I am on Suicune and I'm drawing cards, I can always just attack with Suicune and build up a Wug Trio in the back as like the final boss. Both 140 HP, both pretty good. I could. One Mantike, one Suicune, and then it's technically a new and improved deck. I could. What would I get rid of? Potion, maybe? Keep the double Giant Cape. Misty might be calling me to get rid of, but I think it'd be too funny. I could get rid of Team Rocket Grunt. Team Rocket Grunt. I'll go Suicune. Sure, I'm down to do that. So Wug Trio, Mantike, and then Suicune. The card draw makes sense, and we're still able to build it up. We don't have any X speeds in the deck, don't get me wrong. But say, for instance, we're starting with Suicune, and that's our only Pokemon, and we're going first. We still get the card draw, and every other energy I can just put on a Wug Trio in the back. And I still have Misty I can draw as well. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. We'll play out the games and see if I do think the next speed is necessary in here or not. Because, like, I'm thinking of the worst possible start, and the worst possible start is going first with Suicune. But that might not be the worst possible start, because I get card draw early, I can draw Misty and still Misty the front Suicune if I need to. The reason you go Suicune is because Wug Trio... Because Suicune scares them into only having one Pokemon on the active, and then Wug Trio will scare them into having all bench Pokemon, which means that it'll power up. Yeah, it's the best of both worlds, you're right. Wug Trio will be at a disadvantage if they put a full bench, but Suicune will be at an advantage if they do have a full bench. So it's a little bit of best of both worlds here, right? Alright, so let's change it, and then let's go Wug Trio EX. Plus Suicune EX. Wug Trio. Wug Trio and Suicune EX. Let's do that. Let's hope I'm lucky today. We'll see. We do have another Suicune deck that I want to try out. It's going to be the Melodic deck. For those of you who are on the horizontal stream, the deck list is updated on the right side. And let's begin. We're going first. Let's see if we have our worst possible start. We didn't get the worst possible start. Wug Trio. We got Wiglet. We have one Misty still in the deck, by the way, for anyone curious. Now, they only put one Pokemon down, so I'm feeling kind of obligated not to Mars just yet. And I'll just Giant Cape my Wiglet in the front. Now let's end turn. Let's just chill for now and see what they do. Professors. I'm really hoping they just choose not to put that Pokemon down because they see Suicune. Oh, they're putting it down all right. They have 5 cards, so this is a prime time to Mars. Ooh, this is going to be either a Wiglet or a Mantike. It's another Wiglet. Darn. Alright, so I'm still going to Mars. I'm going to heal so we don't die. Part of me wants to just go Suicune here, but the other part wants me to just put energy on Wiglet and attack. And not even try to Wug Trio yet. You know what I mean? I was hoping I was going to hit the Guaritina, because then it means it's going to get one shot to the Wug Trio after I evolve it. That's what the plan was. But we missed, which means I might have to actually evolve here. Pokemon Calm the Wiglet into a Mantike. I'm trying to think. What would that do for me? Right? I guess it puts me out of the danger zone in the front, theoretically speaking. Because if I put one energy on Wug Trio and he attacks with Guaritina, he's putting second energy on Buzz while he's doing that. I go down to 80. And then by the time I get a chance to attack, his Buzz finishes me and I don't have any energy on Suicune. So putting a Mantike down and then swapping from Wug Trio to Mantike, putting one energy on Wug Trio, and then Splashy Toss will put the other energy on Suicune. It's probably the better play, right? Because then I'm able to just put one energy on Suicune, attack, and then I can build my Wug Trio again on the backside anyways if I need to. And hopefully we find a Poke Center Lady or an Gyarados so I can stay alive from that Buzz. I think this is good. One energy swap doesn't really hurt us too much. Now we got card draw. Ooh, Misty play. It's Misty the back. I mean, even if we landed heads on Misty, we're not really doing anything with Misty. Our plan was never going to be swap over to the Wug Trio. Honestly, maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. We desperately need to find healing. We got 2 healing in the deck. Arida and Poke Center Lady and Double Potion, but we've already used one. 8 cards remaining, so a 2 in 8 chance. 25% chance we find it. 25%. Wow. I'm gonna have to stay in with Suicune, because if they Guzma, they just swap over, and Pheromosa, and I'm dead. And obviously, if they have Celesteela, then I'm also dead. So I'm gonna just stay in. Crystal Waltz for 40. Puts it at 2-shot range of my Wug Trio. They win with the Celesteela and a Guzma. Celesteela. Well played. I guess I could have assumed they don't have Guzma, but they most likely have a Celesteela. But even then, we still lose with Celesteela, right? Because then they can kill my Wug Trio. So yeah, we were cooked no matter if I swapped a Wug Trio or not. Alright, 0-1 on the Wug Trio. One on the Wug Trio. We're going first. Ooh. And we got Mantike with Wiglet in the back. And Misty. All we're missing is one stage 1 Pokemon, which is the Wug Trio. And or if we top deck a Suicune, I'll take a Suicune as well. You know? Pokeball. 50-50. It's another Wiglet. It was indeed another Wiglet. So now the question is, do we want to put down another Wiglet? Yes or no? I mean, we got double. There's no reason to actually splashy toss unless I want to build another one. But I think I'm just going to go here and start swinging in. So there is reason not to put down another Wiglet right now. This guy's doing 40 damage. And I think I can just slow build another Wug Trio if I desperately needed to. Might as well get some damage in right now. Why not? I think that's probably the best play, to be fair. So they're building a back Pokemon. So they are able to do 60 damage. I think I'm going to just Giant Cape. And then attack again. So the main reason why I'm still attacking is because, for one, they would need a Rare Candy, Greninja, and Leaf in hand. 3 out of 4 cards to still be able to attack with Suicune and then kill me. And if they had those 3 out of 4 cards of Rare Candy, Greninja, and Leaf, bro, that's absolutely wild. I can't believe their 3 out of 4 was the 3 out of 4. So they do get perfect lethal on my Wiglet in the front. Which does feel bad. Especially because Wug Trio is right there. So now we're going to have to just hope they don't have... Oh, wait. This is why we have Cyrus, by the way, in a Wug Trio deck that hits people at random. because now I can Cyrus, and there's no way they have another. There's no way they have another leaf. Which means that once my Wiglet next turn attacks, he's stuck on Suicune. If he doesn't put energy to try and retreat it. This is why Cyrus is good in this deck. You can trap another Pokemon that has a high retreat cost and stop them from attacking you, which gives you more time to build up. And us using Cyrus might have just won us the game here. Because I get at least 2 attacks with Wug Trio guaranteed, I think. And I don't see them surviving 2 attacks. Even with that bulky Greninja or Guaritina. I mean, they're just helping me out if they want to kill my man Tyke. Because if I attack next turn with Wug Trio and they Greninja Shuriken my man Tyke, Suicune does less damage. They'd be doing me a solid by doing that. Alright, let's retreat. Let's go Wiglet. Wug Trio. I'm going to hold off on putting Suicune down just for now. Because we're not even going to be putting energy on it yet. And then we'll just attack. So they're doing 80 damage. Plus the 10 or 20. So 100 damage. Uh-oh. We might be in for some trouble, and we'll see. So Arida puts us back at 80, but even with a giant cape top deck, we still lose, right? So I'm dead no matter what with an Arida. Yeah, I'm dead no matter what with an Arida. So... and a giant cape. I would have to giant cape and potion, but the odds of me pulling it with professors is slim, right? So the only other option is putting Suicune down, retreating, Mantike, put energy on Suicune, and then build Suicune. So I can actually attack. But if they have a Cyrus, which they most likely do have Cyrus, then I'm also dead, because they always run Cyrus, and they only have 3 cards left. So I think we have to Professor... Nah, we're just chalked, bro. This game is already done. We've lost. Quite literally. Wait, we've lost. How miserable is my experience with this deck? Chat wanted me to play Wug Trio, so we're playing Wug Trio. It's not the funnest deck right now. It's definitely not the most fun deck. Alright, we'll go again. We're 0-2 at the moment, by the way, with this deck. You love this deck outside of range, but it does not fit well in the meta. Yeah. All right, we're going second. We got Wiglet, Misty, Cape. We got pretty much everything we need here. Let's make some magic happen. If we somehow do not win this game, going second with Misty and Giant Cape, then I don't think Wug Trio fits in this meta right now. I honestly don't. Let's wait and see. I'm optimistic here. I have a little bit of hope. They're running Guaritina, Meowscarada. They've got to be running Celesteela too, right? I'd assume. So let's Pokeball. We got our Mantike. No reason to put Mantike down, I don't think. Let's see. I don't know. I think I'd rather do 30 damage because I could technically hit the Guaritina in the front, then hit it again and kill it. So maybe no reason for Mantike to go down at the moment. 30 on the Guaritina, another 30 and it's dead. Meanwhile, it can't two-shot us because we have healing. Let's see if the game wants to play nice to us or not right now. They have double. I've never seen a deck run double Guaritina. Maybe the Meowscarada deck that they're playing does run it though. We got Cyrus. Arida is perfect healing. Let's see if we can kill the Guaritina in the front. 33% chance and a no-go. Uh-oh. We're not looking good right now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Pokemon Calm. I will Pokemon Calm and try this. Do we get it? Ooh, we got it, ladies and gentlemen. Wug Trio is officially down. Healing is officially applied, which means we can't even get one shot to their Meowscarada unless they have red. If they have red, we're dead. Because then they can just Meowscarada Rare Candy red, and we're a goner. Moment of truth. They did not have red. Or a Meowscarada for that matter, or else they would have evolved so they can tank more damage. We'll take it. Wug Trio putting on the numbers, 1 and 2. All right, let's do it. Let's keep on going. We got to win, which means that we can play some more games with it. Right? It's only fair if we've won, we got to keep going. We have to at this point. If we had lost, we would have just swapped. All right, we're going first. And we have Suicune in the front. Funny enough, I think I want to keep Suicune in the front. Because we get ultra extra card draw, which is nice for us. And then putting double Wiglets in the back just lets them know, hey, I got Wug Trios coming in after. I like this. I like this. I thought that Suicune starting in the front with with not energy advantage was going to be a bad thing, but this might be a good thing, to be honest. This honestly might benefit us. They've got heads. Uh-oh. So sadly, I'm not going to be able to Mars them or Professor's Research because they can technically kill us. So we're going to have to Arida here. And then we're going to end turn, which also means that top decking Misty doesn't really matter right now. So yeah. 60 damage is what we're doing right now. He's got the Silvally. He's got the Rampardos. Oh, that's terrifying. We got the potion, but what is the potion supposed to do for us? 30 from Poke Center or the lady. 20 from this. We go up to 90. All he needs is a whatchamacallit, and we still lose. We're gonna have to Professor's Research, I want to say. I'm still going to Potion anyways. And then I think I'm not gonna Giant Cape. And the main reason why is because it doesn't really matter, truthfully speaking. If he doesn't have a supporter, he can't kill us. He needs to play a supporter to kill. So Giant Cape will go to a Wigglet instead. And if he has a supporter, then we just die, right? I think we are cooked here, because if he doesn't have a supporter, he goes Rampardos and kills us. And then in that case, we're going to have to top deck Wug Trio. And also land 2 heads on Misty. Alright, we're going to need Wug Trio and Misty. Wug Trio, Misty. Maybe. This is still fine. I'm always allowed to swap, right? Wug Trio has 140 HP, so we can survive a one-shot. And both of my Wug Trios are 1 retreat cost anyways. Wall. I'm gonna need 1 energy to retreat anyway, so I might as well just put 1 energy on my Wug Trio in the front. Silver gets rid of my Cyrus. He made me draw it again, which means no Misty, unfortunately. I think we're cooked. I'm not gonna lie. We're delaying the inevitable, and I honestly don't think that this Wug Trio has what it takes. Giovanni. Like, how do we come out of this alive? No, whoever recommended this Wug Trio deck, listen, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think the Wug Trio deck is it. Alright? But I'll do one final Wug Trio game just for you, okay? We'll do one final Wug Trio. Perfect rolls can make this deck win, but there is too much luck involved. Yeah, I tried to add Mantike so we don't have to worry about Misty. But even then, not too sure. All right, we're going second. Which means all we need is a Wiglet. And we're ready. It's Drevis. Giant Cape. Second Giant Cape. Alright, so we're not going to do anything besides professors here. We're not going to Mars. We're looking for... There it is. Nice. Alright, we got the Wiglet. Not bad. Now we can Giant Cape the Wiglet. We can Mantike to get the second energy. No Misty required. Splashy Toss. We have double energy and we are ready to go. This is good. Because now we get a guaranteed 2 hits on Wug Trio before they can even attack or try to damage us. And we have 140 HP, so we still live even against a Guaritina. So I guess this deck is okay if you kind of get lucky on your card draw. Pokeball might be the other Wiglet. It is the other Wiglet. I'm not going to try and build 2 right now, even though I technically could. I think getting an early aggression by attacking here is going to be better. And then I can always wiggle it down whenever. And now we get a chance to attack, right? Because the other idea would have been just Mantike the other Wiglet and get it to double energy. And then we have 2 Wiglets ready to go. But I think because their Guaritina is not even built, then start swinging in. We have 160 HP. They do 130 damage, 150 with red, but with red they can't Guzma. So we still get a chance to attack 2 more times, guaranteed. I've also never seen Cresselia. Ever. But maybe they're trying something new. You know, props to them in all honesty. But I've never seen this. All right. They're ending. We got Misty, which is kind of funny if we can actually land 1 heads, or at least double. We'll take the triple, quadruple, quintuple. Oh my. Yeah, I think that's all she wrote. Extra energy on the Wug Trio for when we retreat. I think that's all she wrote, man. They could kill the first Wug Trio if they manage to do it somehow, but they definitely can't take out another Wug Trio. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Mantike and Misty. Alright, I am so sorry, my friend. I mean, there's still a chance we can lose, right? So I probably should just heal. Like, all of my attacks could go towards the Cresselia. Wait, they're not even building the Guaritina in the back. Never mind. There was no chance they were going to actually do anything. We'll take it, man. Wug Trio. Such a funny deck. Alright, I'll play another one. Every time we win a game, I gotta play another one, right? If we win, we gotta play. Let's go, Wuggy. We're going second. Again, and we got Wiglet in the front with a Wug Trio in hand. Against a Suicune. So if I just choose not to put down any other Pokemon, we could theoretically make some magic happen. Because most they'll do is what, 60 to us if they have a full bench. With the giant cape, we get to live. I do hope we find a Misty. Alright, so they're ending, so no Froakie just yet. Got another Wiglet. I'm not going to put it down. Let's go ahead and just giant cape, Wiglet, and end turn by attacking. Pretty simple turn for us. Wug Trio is always simple to play. There is the Froakie, which means they do have a good chance of actually finding rare candy next turn, and another Pokeball, which means that they could kill us. Do I want to take that risk, or do I want to put down Pokemon? I think I'm just going to evolve and not take the chance. And then end turn. Because if they had rare candy, Greninja, then and another basic Pokemon, they do exactly 80 damage. 60 for the bench, 20 for the Water Shuriken. It's not worth doing an extra 30 damage. Sure, it could get the Suicune into 3-shot range, or the Greninja in the front to 2-shot range if it does evolve. But it wasn't worth the risk of they find another basic Pokemon and a rare candy. Which they found the rare candy. Do they find another basic? They didn't find another basic Pokemon, so theoretically I could have attacked. For the record, right? But it's fine. They put another basic down. We're okay still. It's Potion. I'm not going to put down another basic Pokemon yet. I'll put Suicune down next turn, because then I can start building my Suicune. Third energy goes to Wug Trio. We attack. Dang! We did not like that Suicune in the back at all. It did nothing to us, but we did not like it. So that's good for us. We're on the board, and they do less damage now. Technically the same damage. 40 plus the 20, 60. So if we find another healing item like Arida, another potion, Poke Center Lady, we can survive yet again and get a chance to do 2 more attacks. But right now, at least we get a guaranteed 1 more attack here. If we don't find any healing items, I'm obligated just to put down the Suicune. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, Suicune's going down for sure. So they're doing 40 damage. We'll keep that in the front. Suicune in the back. They do 60 damage. Even if they Cyrus it, they still can't one-shot my Suicune, which is nice. I'm going to hold on to my Pokemon for now, because I really don't want them to like Mars or Red Card. Pop out throughout. Let's do it. 50 across the board with a Cyrus in hand for the Greninja. 80 damage. Technically 60 if they red card me right here. So even if they do, I mean, if they Cyrus the back, I wouldn't. They probably think they can get away with Cyrusing the back, because if they try to kill my Suicune, the Wug Trio might hit random shots and not win the game. That's probably their thought process, but they can't one-shot the Suicune with the Cyrus. Oh, 110. Nice. Wait, do we do enough damage? I don't think we do enough damage, to be honest. Right now we're doing 60. I put down 2 more Pokemon. I put 2 more Pokemon down. These are the only other basic Pokemon we have left, by the way. And then I do 100 damage. Still not enough to one-shot the Greninja. So I think I have to just put double Pokemon down. Actually, no. If I put double Pokemon down, I'm dead. Because they have another, whatchamacallit. I have to just attack here. Do 60. Take him down to 90. And then he... No. I have to put down 1 Pokemon, I think. No, because if I do, then he just Cyruses it. We're screwed. Oh, we're screwed. If he has another Gyarados, we lose the game. So I attack for 60, and then I can surprise him next turn by putting double Pokemon down. If I put a bench Pokemon down myself, he would have gone from 60 to 80. I needed to put another bench Pokemon down. I misplayed. No. The reason why I said I wouldn't is because he has a Cyrus. Yeah. I was going to say, if I put it down, I could do more damage. So if he Gyarados, I can out-damage his healing. But then I'm going to get hit with a Cyrus. And then I lose, right? So I needed to not put any bench Pokemon down. And just pray he didn't have double Gyarados, which he did have double Gyarados. So yeah, now we're absolutely cooked. Because I can do only 100 damage. And he still lives at 130 or 30 HP. Yeah, that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I don't know. The Wug Trio deck is kind of interesting. Cyrus the Guaritina. If I Cyrus the Guaritina, he just puts 1 energy on it and then retreats off of it. And I only had 1 Cyrus, so... Cyrus and the Guaritina doesn't help us. If the Guaritina had no energy on it, Cyrus would have been a very good play. Alright, new deck time, I think. I don't think Wug Trio is actually going to be doing anything. We did try, alright? For the record, we did try. I don't think Wug Trio is it. However, this is an actual deck that I think will be good. So this deck is Suicune plus Melodic. Puku, Muku, Phoebus, Suicune, Elemental Switch, Giant Cape, Gyarados, Red, Guzma, Cyrus, Sabrina, Mars, etc. If we evolve from Phoebus into Melodic, then we technically heal 60 for one of my water Pokemon. Melodic can also deal with the Oricorios by 2-shotting it. I guess I could have thrown in a Giovanni, so I could one-shot it, theoretically speaking, but I think it's fine, because if I go Puku Muku against it, an Oricorio, and I hit it for 20 and it hits me back, then it just technically dies then. I think we'll be okay against Oricorio, if we go up against it somehow. But this is the deck list. updated on the horizontal stream. Wug Trio is funny, but too luck dependent for you. Yeah, I'm not too big of a fan of Wug Trio. Alright, Suicune EX plus Melodic. We are going second here. And we are starting with Suicune in the front, which is a perfect beginning. We'll throw down the Phoebus in the back, why not? Hopefully they don't try to Sabrina us, turn 1. Off to a good start, in all honesty here. Phoebus and Suicune is what we want. Against a lightning deck, we can definitely out-heal that as well. And if they somehow Sabrina'd us after we built up our Suicune, we have an elemental switch to move the water energy over to our Melodic in the back. So overall, good hand, good start. Now let's see if we can continue this. They're running Tapu Coco, Emolga, Yamper with the Boltund, I guess. I could Sabrina to slow them down, truthfully. No, because they had a Pokeball and Professor's Research. They wanted to start with Emolga first, because Emolga for 40 damage, 1 energy is really good. So because of that, I'm not going to Sabrina. That would be giving them what they want. Instead, we just do that and end turn. I'll hold on to the other Suicune for now, because I don't know if I want to put it down another Phoebus for another Melodic. I think just 1 Melodic is fine. We got the Melodic, we got the Phoebus. They gave us the Professors. Honestly, they helped us out here. Alright, so we took 40 damage, but now we get to heal that. We get to heal it thanks to Melodic, so thank you for the healing. The other Suicune is going down. Maybe. Giant Cape the front. Melodic is dropping. Heal. The moment they saw the healing, they were like, alright, I'm done. You know, they didn't even let me put down another Pokemon yet. They didn't get a chance to see the second Suicune. Dang, people are that terrified of Suicune and Melodic. They didn't even give me a chance to show off that we had the second Suicune ready to go. Not bad, man. Yo, take it easy, Tater. Thanks for hanging out, man. We're on the board, 1-0. This deck is going to be fun. Plus, we also have Arida for healing as well. All right, we're going first. I guess the good news is we do have Phoebus. So I can always retreat out if I need to. But they're going Magikarp, Gyarados with Fishing Net, and a bunch of other Pokemon. So maybe I don't even, like, leap out. Double Phoebus. All right, let's do it. I'm a little afraid. The Fishing Net with the Fisherman with the shiny Gyarados. I've never played the deck, but it looks good, you know? And I think it only needs 3 energy to attack, so theoretically they are all primed and ready, set up. Let's Professor's Research. Let's Suicune. Put energy here. I have a 2 retreat cost, which I guess kind of sucks. Because I could just let them kill me and I attack back. 60 damage though. I think I'm gonna Melodic this front. And then I'm gonna end third here. I don't want to Melodic the other one because I want to heal my Suicune if they ever did try to damage us. The reason why I'm evolving the front is to buy more time. Theoretically speaking, buy more time. And then I can always elemental switch anyways next turn to still swing in for 60 damage. If I needed to. I gotta discard at least one more Pokemon here to one-shot Melodic. Unless they're going to try and just swing in for 20 and then discard next turn, which then I'll put down the other Melodic. So they are going heavy. Alright, let's see what magic we can do, right? This might be a Melodic game and not a Suicune game. If I put Melodic down, I can heal for 60. He did 100. Then I can Aerida after as well. Let's do this. Melodic. Heal for 60. Aerida. Heal up some more. Pyukumuku in case he's Sabrina's. And then Elemental Switch so I can start doing some damage. How do you like it now, Gyarados? Because even if you bring back your 2 Pokemon, the only way you can kill us is by discarding 3 Pokemon. But him using and burning all of his resources, aka burning like fishing nets and all this other stuff, means that he won't have any fuel left for Suicune. And then Suicune can come clean up and kill the Gyarados. He's putting 1 Pokemon back in his hand, so he's got 2 Pokemon in hand guaranteed right now. Fishing net, 3 Pokemon guaranteed. So he's used up 1 Fisher, 1 Fishing net. You can put all the Pokemon back down. Discard all 3 of them to kill the Melodic. And then in that case, he only has what? He has 1 more Fisher and 1 more Fishing net. So his damage is going to be very low, to be honest with you. He's going to have to rely on Fisher. I'm going to go Pyukumuku. And I think I just build up energy on Suicune here. And I end turn. Sure, I could attack. Right? And then if he attacks back, he dies automatically anyways. However, if he attacks by bringing Pokemon back and killing us, we'll kill him anyways with the second energy that we put on Suicune. So it's perfectly fine. And if he doesn't choose anything, then we're just going to go ahead and swing in here for 20 so I can at least have an option to retreat next turn. He'd have to Aerida here. Because we're doing 60 damage on Suicune. Alright, nice Aerida. I think the play is gonna be wait 1 more turn. Because he doesn't want to put down Pokemon yet until I bring in the Suicune, which he thinks I'm gonna do right now. But if I can just hit 1 more time with Pyukumuku, he might be too afraid to attack and take all that damage. Whatever he does, I'm gonna Mars next turn. This guy's terrified to put his Pokemon down right now, man. Don't tell me he only has the one Gyarados. Oh, he can't build another one because Magikarp's in the grave. We win. Mars him down. And now I'm going to retreat and start swinging in. We don't kill him, but I wanted to bluff him out by making it so he's afraid to attack Pyukumuku, and then I just Mars him down from his 5 or 6 down to 2. Splashing dodge. I am so sorry, friend. I don't think you have this, alright? Let's go ahead and Cyrus. Maybe I should have just killed the Magikarp, to be honest with you, because if he evolves into a Gyarados, I can't theoretically kill another Gyarados quick enough. We're still in the danger zone. We're not safe yet, because if he pulls another Fisher, for example, he can win off of getting lucky. So yeah, we made a misplay, small misplay right here. We should have killed the Magikarp so it can't evolve, because the other Gyarados can't really do anything. Let's see. He doesn't have any more fishing nuts. He has one more Fisher in the deck. That's the only way he can get his Pokemon back. I think he's trying to get me into one-shot range. He can't. He can't get me into one-shot range unless I put the other Suicune in, I think, right? That's the only way. Because at most, Gyarados can do 120 damage if he sacrifices 3 Pokemon. 40 damage for every sacrifice, which turns into 120, and then it's 20 HP, or it's 20 base damage, so 140. Alright, let's retreat. Let's go Melodic. Because we're only doing 60 damage anyway, so might as well. I'm just gonna red because he has no EX Pokemon, obviously. What's it gonna be? He's got so many Pokemon in the trash here. He probably has another Mantike as well. 3 cards in the deck, 2 in hand. He'd have to get rid of 2 Pokemon here, and the only way to get rid of 2 is by bringing them back with Fisher, but the moment he does that, he can't get rid of any other Pokemon. I think we're good. The best way to kill Gyarados is by putting other Pokemon in the front and forcing him to fodder those Pokemon for the front Pokemon. He goes up +2, but he won't have enough to kill the final EX. Yeah, the Gyarados runs out of steam really quickly. There goes that second Mantike. Can't Cyrus and Fisher at the same turn. If he did have both. He only has 1 card in hand. I'm just throwing out ideas. He decided to get rid of the Mantike to attack. Again, we really don't care though. We're just going to keep attacking for 60. It's either he uses Arida, which does nothing. He kills the front, which then I can kill him back after he Aridas. There goes Fisher, which means no Arida, no Guzma, no Cyrus, nothing. Even him landing all of these, it doesn't change anything, I don't think, right? He's gonna have to sacrifice the Magikarp. Oh, he's sacrificing the Mantike, I think. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter who he sacrifices here. He won't have enough to kill and damage one of my other Pokemon in time. Like, his plan, if he does have Cyrus in hand, and if he killed this, yeah, he could Cyrus my Pyukumuku and kill it, and then he wins. But he doesn't have another Pokemon that can kill it. Unless he has a third Gyarados somehow. I also don't know why he sacrificed both Pokemon versus just sacrificing one. But I think he already knows the game's over, so we're good to go. This was definitely an interesting game against the Gyarados. We'll take the win, however, nonetheless. That was a long match for Gyarados. We'll take it. All right, we're 2-0 so far with this Shinotic. I keep saying Shinotic. I think it's because it's Suicune and Melodic. So I think S, Melodic, Shinotic, Shinotic. It's Suicune Melodic, which I guess you could say is combined into Shinotic. Going first. Guess we'll throw down Phoebus, right? No other option. Phoebus isn't too bad. We can always use it as bait if we wanted to in the front. I don't want to throw down anything else. Or, I mean, not throw down anything else. Mars, rather. Pyukumuku's great. I'm not gonna Giant Cape just yet. I'm gonna hold on to it. I want to save it for the Suicune because we only have one Giant Cape in the deck. The Suicune would be nice. And I really have to hope that he doesn't find a basic Pokemon here for his Mantike. Wait, are we playing the same... Are we playing the same person as last game? Surely not, right? Impossible that we're playing the same guy. So he's got his Gyarados ready to go. I could leap out the Pyukumuku. Maybe leaping out to the Pyukumuku is the best idea, to be honest. Yeah, let's just leap out here. And I'm going to double Suicune. Alright, leap out. Pyukumuku's going down. Now, that does suck because it does give him a chance to actually build a lot more energy with Mantike, but it didn't really matter. I wasn't getting a kill this turn. He's going to put more energy on Suicune or the other Gyarados. He has pretty much everything ready to go. Ooh, it's Gyarados EX as well. Uh-oh. And he's landing triple, quadruple, quintuple. What the heck, dude? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? 13 heads for who? His other Gyarados? You gotta be kidding me. 13 heads. So not only did he get perfect start with Mantike, Suicune, Gyarados, he has literally every... How do I take down all of these Pokemon? How do I possibly take down all of these Pokemon that he has? Like, what's the win condition? How do I win? It's gonna end turn. How do I win? Aw, man, he's gonna come in with the baby Gyarados first. And as long as he has red in hand, he wins the game. This is bad. Because if I go in with my Suicune and kill him, he'll go in with Gyarados, attack me. But I won't have another Suicune ready to go, and he only needs one more point, so I have to go in with Phoebus. Whew. Melodic is going down. The only way we win is if we can kill one Pokemon. And it has to be the Gyarados, because then we can just kill the other Pokemon, right? I mean, if he goes Gyarados EX right here, I might be dead. I have one more Phoebus in the deck. I need to find the other Phoebus in order to win. Right here on this turn. It needs to be a Phoebus top deck. No, man. And I can't even Cyrus because he has too much water energy. Go ahead, take him down, a couple of cards. Elemental Switch won't help us because it's a 2 retreat cost. And my other Suicune only has 140 HP, so I'm technically dead. How do we win? We don't win, right? Does that game even count? I guess it does. That's crazy, man, that Misty. I did not expect Misty to still be that powerful with 13 heads. Unlucky. Or maybe they were just lucky, rather. I guess well played on their part. All right, we're going first. We got Phoebus in the front. Type Null on their side. Them going second is very strong. Let's go ahead and Pokeball. We got our Pyukumuku, but I highly doubt they're going to Sabrina and let us get a free swap here. We got to hope they land Tails so we can actually swap, leap out to our Pyukumuku. Them going up +1 this early is going to be very, very bad for us. All right, they're going. Tails, 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 tails. Aww. Everyone's hitting heads today, man. Everyone is hitting heads. All right. Roll. If they have a Silvally and a supporter, we are dead. That's step 1. And waiting for the step 2. That's step 2. I don't know why it took them so long just to professors. Feels bad. All right, we're 2-2 with the deck so far. Let's keep it moving. Let's go again. I've noticed most of these games we've played, we're going first. Let's go first. Let's just end turn, I guess. Not a whole lot we could do that turn 1. We take 20. I can Guzma early. Alright, so 1 energy is going to go to the front. Pyukumuku will be on the back side. Throw down a Suicune just to let him know. Doing 40 damage. I'll Guzma now, why not? Alright, off to a good start so far. Maybe he's afraid of putting down Pokemon because he already knows we'll do more damage. There goes the Zoro arc. Ooh, perfect timing. Gyarados. Heal back up. If they have red, we're dead. 60 damage. I'm really hoping they don't have red, because Melodic is about to heal us up for all the damage he does. Mars, ooh, okay, that's good. I'm okay with Mars. That means no red. The Darkrai. Honestly, well played. I didn't think about the Darkrai. Well played. I'm gonna Mars him right here, I think. And then I'll end turn. Mainly because there might have been a chance that I get a Sabrina next turn, and I kind of want a Sabrina if I can. So Mars this turn to get him down, and then we can Sabrina. $70 damage. Giant Cape. We need to find that other Feeble or Phoebus. We're on the board. We got one. There's no way we do this. Red does us nothing. The other Puku Muku does us nothing. Melodic is the only way we stay alive right now. But we're taking 100 and going down to 20. Then 20 goes back up to whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, we're dead here. Sabrina was the absolute last card in the deck. Yeah. Alright, we needed the Sabrina early to get one hit on the Darkrai. We needed to hit the Darkrai first. Be the first one to hit it. Pretty unfortunate for this. I'm starting to think maybe Melodic might not be the play. Maybe Primarina is better. That, or maybe we just have to stop going first all the time, because going first kind of sucks. We're going second, finally, which is nice. And we got Puku Muku. I'll just put one Puku Muku down for now, I think. One should be good enough. If they Sabrina an attack, then they take the damage, then I can always put another one down. Maybe I save the back two for either another Suicune or a Phoebus. We'll have to wait and see. Suicune. Okay. Magikarp. Maybe I just wait end turn. I can always Sabrina next turn when I'm ready to attack. They do get to build up a lot more energy. Because I can put one energy down, Man's Hike yet again, which sucks. But if he doesn't evolve into a Gyarados this turn, Sabrina will be very strong. Because I either get firsted on the Suicune. Oh, never mind, they're going to swap for me. Okay. If they put another basic Pokemon down on this turn, we can technically lose. Okay, thank you. Now, the sad truth is I can't put down any other basic Pokemon or I'm gonna lose. Aw, man. Maybe they do have... They're doing 60. If they put a basic, they kill me. If I put my basics down, I get to do 120, put it down to 1 HP. There's a chance he might not have another basic Pokemon, and then I can live, and then I can swing back. But if he does, and he's holding out, then I technically die. I gotta take the chance of not... I gotta take the chance of him not having a basic, I think. Yeah. Because if I put a basic down, I'm dead. And if I put both basics down, I get him down to 20, but if he error does, then I'm still dead. This is the only chance I have. Dang. Oh, rough. Rough. So I don't think he had a basic in hand. He just got it with the Pokeball. So we were kind of lucky. Risk it for the biscuit. Nah, he's got lucky. Slim chance we can win. I'm holding my breath because there might be a slim chance we win. He attacks for... Oh. I forgot about the Gyarados. Dang, man. I feel like the Shiinotic... Oh, Shiinotic. I feel like the Suicune Melodic deck isn't that bad. I feel like this deck could be good. I feel like it can be good. Who am I kidding? Maybe we swap the deck. I don't have any other deck suggestions, though. It's either I go Primarina Suicune, Alright, we're going first yet again. Which honestly is kind of sad to go first. It's really sad to go first. I said it. Going first definitely sucks. With the Suicune. Yeah, we get card draw, but what are we drawing to? You know what I mean? We don't really need to be in a rush to draw any cards here compared to like the Raikou deck. Raikou can be drawing elemental switches, anything else. If this is a Phoebus, I'll take the Phoebus. I'm going to put my Pokemon down now just in case he tries to red card or something. I want to be able to do damage on the next turn here. He'll attack. I'll take 80. I can heal and then attack him. And then I can just red the next turn after. And we should be able to two-shot him. Elemental switch. Let's go ahead and air it out. We heal up. I'm not sure why he opted to attack the Muku. An interesting play, to be honest. I am hoping that because of us playing Suicune, this puts a halt and stops him from putting more Pokemon down. Because that electrical cord is very strong if we can switch it to another Pokemon in the back, like Pikachu. Alright, so he's not going to be too afraid because he knows, yes, I'll power up on Suicune and be able to kill. Actually, this might be in our favor, to be fair. I might be able to one-shot the Pikachu. Yeah, with enough supporters in hand, I can one-shot the Pikachu. So, Suicune is going to get built. Let's Professor's Research because we need more basic Pokemon. I mean, all we need is one basic Pokemon and we can win the game. So Muku goes down. I attack. I'm doing 100 damage. We can theoretically win, right? With our other Suicune. Oh no, we can't. My Suicune's only doing 80 plus another 20, 40, 60. I'm only doing 60 right now. Even with the Phoebus, that won't be enough. I needed a Giovanni in hand. And this deck doesn't run Geo, it runs one red. Like, this is such a weird matchup to think about needing Giovanni for. Sabrina would let me do 80 damage to the Pikachu, but then again, he'll just one-shot. We lost. Pidgeot, Mantike, Suicune. I think I'm tired of playing Suicune now. Suicune was so prominent when the expansion came out. Everyone was playing Suicune. But I think I'm tired of seeing him and playing him. I don't know why. For some odd reason, I just do not like playing Suicune anymore. Believe it or not, Raikou just feels so much stronger. Feels so good. Let me see what Primarina does. Actually, I don't even want to think anymore. I'm at the stage where I don't want to think. This is what we're going to do, chat. How's it going, Rita? This is what we're going to do. I don't want to think anymore. I want to turn my brain off. So I'm going to play a deck that doesn't really have any new cards, I don't think. I don't think there's any new cards added. But apparently it's really good for this expansion. For the meta. It is running. Double Lusamine. Double Guzz, one Celesteela for the Oricorio, double Rocky Helmet, a Cyrus to bring back a Pokemon, no Sabrina necessary, a Will to guarantee that you do roll heads on your Celesteela, I guess, a red card, we got Healing with the Poke Center lady, we got a Repel. We've got red card. We've got Mars. And a singular potion. This is the Guzz 18 trainer deck. 17 trainer. Trainer Guzz. Basically, I can just turn my brain off and hopefully get some wins. Can I please try this deck? Double Cosmox, Solgaleo, Entei, Suicune, Mag, Girna. Wait, why Entei? Suicune. For card draw? So I guess you're running Metal Energy only? Entei and Suicune for card draw. So I'm assuming no Shiinotic. Sounds interesting. We'll see. Maybe we'll give it a chance if we have time today. Alright, let's flare up this. Alright, so this is the deck list. trying to see. Is there any other... So because you have Will, you don't need Team Rocket Grunt. That's the idea with this deck. Double Lucy means necessary. Alright, I guess we're good. This is the deck list. Deck list is updated. Try your deck instead. Your deck is you can switch the opponent's Pokemon and attack. Meta only start with either Suicune or Entei, ideally, till you build up the Solgalayos. We're going first. So honestly, I don't think we care if we go first, second, anything. We're playing 17 Trainer Guzz. We really don't care. Any energy they get, we're just going to take away anyways. And we have Will to kind of guarantee that as well. Pokeball will be a guaranteed Guzz here for us. And then we'll go ahead and Rocky Helmet the Guzz. And turn. We're chilling for now. They get energy advantage. But I'm pretty sure I still swap over to Guzz next turn. I could make the Celesteela be the one to get hit. Oh yeah, we definitely let the Celesteela get hit. They're not going to be running Oricorio in this deck, so we don't really need Celesteela. Celesteela can technically be a tank for us, theoretically speaking. So one energy goes there. All red card taken down from 4 to 3. And let's unturn. Next turn, we probably will with Grindcore, because we could remove both of his energy on Suicune, make it so he can't attack. Another Pokeball, which will be our second Guzz. I don't think we want to put down the other Guzz, to be honest, because then they're going to do more damage. Let's just go ahead and do that. Let's Will, because we're going to Grindcore. Let's pray we land the second heads. Come on, baby. No, no. I'm afraid what would have happened if we rolled without Will. Probably 0 heads, yeah? Please no Greninja. Please no Greninja. So it seems like they're giving up on Suicune. They don't even want to try and build Suicune anymore, huh? I think I hold on to all my cards for now. I don't want to repel just yet. I'm thinking repel next turn here is going to be strong. Gyarados to heal back up. Never mind. If he attacks here, I'm not going to repel. He's going to red and kill. He's choosing not to attack. This guy is... Dang, man. He really doesn't want to attack. I guess because the Rocky Helmet would put him back down anyways. Alright, so let's go ahead and red. And I'm not afraid to put down another Guzz right now, I think. Actually... No, I don't think I'm afraid to put down another Guzz. Worst case scenario, he Cyruses it. But I have a Celesteela. Yeah, so let's just do this. If I didn't have Celesteela, I probably wouldn't put Guzz down right now, but because we do have Celesteela, I think we're okay. Even if they get Cyrus, Rare Candy, Greninja, Celesteela can just swap back into the front. I think we're good, man. I think 17 Trainer Guzz just stomps Suicune, Guaritina, Greninja, even if you go first. The Rocky Helmets make them too afraid to attack. Grindcore can help remove energy if you got lucky enough, which we really didn't get lucky at all. We can one-shot a Greninja with 120. We can do almost lethal damage to Guaritina. That's all she wrote. Because the thing is, Guaritina is weak to Dark, right? And we're doing 120 damage plus the 20 Dark weakness, so we automatically get a chance to do 140. So whenever Guaritina attacks, we get to one-shot it back. And I think he's realizing that just now. Yeah. Alright, 17 Trainer Guzz seems like it could do some work. Game 1, pretty good. You have a meta deck I should run. 9-0. What deck is that? What's my ELO or Master rank right now? Like 14, 15. We're at like the bare minimum. We haven't really played too many like strong meta decks. We're just play testing a lot of decks. If we wanted to rank up, I'd play like the same exact deck constantly. Alright, we're going second. I will take the energy advantage as long as we're not going up against a Oricorio. Bro. I mean, we have one Repel and one Will for the Celesteela. Part of me wonders if I should have added like a Sabrina in the deck along with the Repel. That's not good. Come on, Celesteela. We need you. We need you. Uh-oh. Not good. Put energy. We'll put the Rocky Helmet nonetheless. I'm going to keep the 4 cards in my hand. Because I kind of hope with me using Pokeball, he'll just red card me. I want to find my Celesteela. I'd rather he Mars or red card. No dice. I'm not going to repel just yet until I'm able to guarantee that I can kill him. I guess I will Mars. Mars doesn't really hurt us, I don't think. Takes him from 5 to 3. Thins our hand a little bit. Grind core, we got to remove 1 energy. Nice, nice. No will needed that turn anyways. I want to save the will for the Celesteela, realistically speaking. And if somehow we just don't find Celesteela, we can still repel and then Tyrannical Hole when we're ready. Cyrus. Come on, Grindcore. 1 more heads without will. 1 more, 1 more. Ooh, we're taking 50. 50 is not that bad because, again, remember, we do have a Rocky Helmet on. So it's going to be hurting the Oricorio a lot more than it's going to be hurting us. You know? He needs to hit me 3 more times, but once he hits us 3 more times, he'll take how much more damage? 60? Oh, and Pokecenter Lady technically just helps us. Yeah, this isn't looking good for him. Repel. Tyrannical Hole, 120. If Oricorio attacks again, he goes down another 20 as well. And if he doesn't ever choose to attack, then we're just waiting for our Celesteela and we have will in hand. So overall, pretty good right now. There might be some reason to add in like a Sabrina in the deck and kick out something else. Or add another Repel, but I think the Rocky Helmet is going to do us wonders. Red card him down from 4 cards to 3. This guy's found both his professors. I have not found a single one. Alright, let's grind core. Come on, 1 more. Let's go! Okay, you can stop. You can stop. You can stop. Calm down. We'll take it. No more Oricorio attacking, which I don't know if that was a good idea or not. He's got another Oricorio. I guess it was a good idea, because he would have been just swapping to the other one. So we desperately need the Celesteela. I could will to guarantee. No, I gotta save the will for the Celesteela. But I can't Celesteela and Lusamine at the same time. So maybe I could just will. So I'll get 2 flips anyways. I'm gonna will. I only have 1 will in the deck, which terrifies me. But I want to make sure he doesn't attack. Guzma is coming down. Come on, Celesteela. Where are you, Celesteela, when I need you? It's Grindcore. We gotta land heads. Again, come on. Bro. This is very stressful, I'm not gonna lie. So he has an option. Second energy Oricorio or second energy Silvally. He's going to Oricorio. This is stressing me out. Poke Center Lady keeps us alive from the Oricorio. Come on, we gotta land double heads now in a row. That's one. And that's two. We did it again. What is this game? How do we not have a single Professor's Research? I'm almost down to my final 5. Dude, where's my Professor's Research? Grindcore, come on, land heads, land heads. No! Okay, he gets a chance to attack. How do we not have a Professor's yet, man? Where's our other Pokeball? Finally, we got our first Professor's Research. But still no Celesteela to put energy on. Man. So I'm gonna have to retreat here no matter what. And then Grindcore. And then pray we can land double heads. That's one. That's two. We'll take it, baby. We're lucking out still. Come on, come on. Be the Celesteela. Thank you. It was at the bottom of our deck. We finally got the Celesteela. All right, Lusamine. Wait, we can't even Lusamine yet because Lusamine says they need to have at least one. We've been surviving for so long that they haven't even gotten their other one yet. And Pokeball is at the very bottom. Come on, remove another heads. I love it. 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 Keep it up. Keep it up. We are going to win this somehow. Probably not because you can tell the rounds are running out. And I'm surprised this guy went so gung-ho on Oricorio in the front and just kept refusing to actually do anything else. Like, you got to give him props, right? Like, mad props to you. I'm just going to end turn. Like, mad props to the Oricorio for not actually, like, he built the front so many times and now he's running out of turns. He's literally running out of turns because he just didn't want to do anything. He didn't want to, like, build the back, which I think he should have done. So now we have to hope we land heads a couple of times here. I'm going to red because obviously he has no EX Pokemon. Let's thin our hand a bit. We got to land heads twice in a row here. That's one time. We'll take it. Ori's down. Now he's bringing in the other one, which we have another chance to one-shot with the Celesteela. This is almost going to turn into a tie. He could still win. All he needs is a Cyrus. Wait, why would he Cyrus right now? Wait, he just lost the game. He should have killed my Celesteela first, and then Cyrus to secure the kill. Because his Silvally can't one-shot my Celesteela. Wait, he just lost the game if I land heads here. Lusamine. Energy, baby. Come on. One heads. We've been landing heads every time for our grind core. We've been getting unlucky on Professor's research and finding our Pokemon when we needed it the most because it was at the bottom of the deck. I feel like if we're going to win and get lucky at anything, it's got to be just one more heads here, right? Oh, we'll take it. How did we win this game? This was the longest game I've ever played because our Celesteela was at the bottom. And we just kept stalling by landing heads with Will non-stop. That is a wild game we just played. That is absolutely a wild game. We'll take it though, 2-0. Yes, sir, we take that. 17 Trainer Guzz, undefeated. We go again. Oh, bruh. All right, we're going first. Let's do it. Man, oh man, I am happy. We got the 7th. We got Suicune. And we got a Pokeball. Oh, this is looking good right here. I don't even care about energy advantage. I'm just happy we got the Guzz down. Let's go ahead and Professors. Why not? Poke Center Lady, another Guzz. I'm just going to put down one Guzz for now. And then we'll end turn. We're chilling for the time being. One Guzz seems good enough. As long as we can land heads. Broken space on the back. He's doing 80 damage to us on the front. He's got 3 cards, so no reason to red card. If I put down Guzma or my other Pokemon, he could technically hurt us, so let's just end turn. Very quick turns for us. 17 trainer decks are usually like that, right? Moment of truth. Does he have Cyrus? Will he get first hit on our Guzz? Ooh, he's opting not to attack with Suicune. Interesting. So Rocky Helmet. I'm gonna Ultra Thrusters. Not afraid. He's doing 80. I think I want a Poke Center Lady because we have another Poke Center Lady. I don't know if that made any sense right now. Poke Center Lady so we can Poke Center Lady again. But I feel like that might have been a misplay. We'll see. Because if our Guzz dies in the front, we can always... They're choosing not to attack with Suicune. What's their game right now? It's red card. Take him down from 5 to 3. I don't know what their game is at the moment. And why they're not attacking with Suicune. Maybe because they desperately need to build this Guaritina. They forgot to ping Water Shuriken last turn as well. I guess they want to get me in one-shot range to the Guaritina, that's why. Does it matter though? I guess it technically does matter, right? Because if I kill the Suicune right here, If I kill the Suicune right here, then technically I don't have a way that I can kill the Guaritina, and then they'll just Cyrus my Celesteela. So that's definitely an option, which means that I feel like I need to put down this Celesteela right here. To make him burn a Cyrus. This is going to be ultra greedy right here. AKA, I'm hoping he doesn't swap to the Guaritina and Cyrus. Alright, we made him burn one Cyrus. Was it worth it, though? Sadly, I have to Lusamine. If I was able to build extra energy, I guess I could have built extra energy on that last turn if I had known he was just going to Cyrus my Guzz anyways. One more. Oh! Something, something, always lucky, right? Suicune goes down. They got Leaf. No shot they have Leaf. So if I repel and hit the Greninja, they go Guaritina, they kill, they win. If I Cyrus and chill for a little bit, it gives me one more turn to think, but doesn't help us win. I want to say that's game. There's no way we can physically get up to the Guaritina. I'd have to kill one Suicune and then repel in order to win. Think. If I grind core and remove double heads here with Will, I think this is game still. Yeah, GG. That Leaf saved him, in all honesty. If it wasn't for that Leaf he had, we technically would have won, because we killed the Suicune before it attacks us. And then we have a repel for the next Pokemon. Any reason for just one Will? I don't know, no real reason. I just figured I'd go for more healing. I could add in double will. I was also thinking of maybe a Sabrina could be good, but I think this is fine with just one repel. Alright, Guzz in the front. Against an Oricorio. Type Null, Zero Aura again. Now, thankfully, we do have Repel, and we do have second energy advantage. But I don't think there's a reason to Repel until we can guarantee kill one of the other Pokemon in the back. So we're probably just going to build up Guzz to 4 energy and then Repel after. Ah, never mind. Repel doesn't even work. We got double Oricorio. And if they somehow have, say, a Elemental Switch or a Dawn, that could hurt us next turn. Let's just end turn. Let's wait and see. This is going to hurt us for sure. Because now we're waiting on our Celesteela. And that's our only hope. Here it comes. Lusamine. I kind of want to save the red. Or the, not the red, but the Poke Center lady for my Celesteela. Huh. It's gonna go ahead and grind core. No trainer. I mean, they still have to hit me 3 times, right? So even if I Poke Center Lady on the front, it's still 3 hits on Oricorio. Gotta land grind core here. Alright, that's Cheech. I didn't even want to put down the other grind core, to be fair with you. Because once our other grind Guzz goes down and they bring in Silvally and attack and kill, we're technically just dead, right? Putting the second Guzz would just delay the inevitable. I do wonder, is that the same guy we were playing? No, it's not. Okay. Whew, man. I guess if I was running double will, I could have used will and then use the grind core and then still had another will left over for my Celesteela. Alright, we're going first. We do have Celesteela this time. Put both down, looking good. We got Potion to negate any damage that the Greninja does to us. I think this is it. I think we're good. And since they're running water energy only, we don't have to worry about Oricorio, so this should be our game. Energy on the back. And let's just enter. And I'm not going to potion just yet. Realistically, if they kill the Celesteela, I could just handle the rest with one Guzz. They really do not want to swap. Alright. Say less, I suppose, right? My Guzz is in. Rocky Helmet is active. The same logic applies. I'm not going to potion. Because if they do want to try and Cyrus my Celesteela to do and kill it, then so be it. By all means, go for it. Second Suicune. We have red. So whoever they put down, we can kill. Come on, Froakie. It's either you leaf out and spend your leaf right now, or you let me get a kill on you. There's not much to think about here. Unless he's thinking about evolving the front to keep it alive. Alright, that was a long wait. Not sure what he was thinking, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and just Mars him, though. Take him down from 5 to 3. His odds of getting another whatchamacallit is going to be a lot slimmer now. And then let's just grindcore it for 30 kill. He's got to make a decision. Does he want to put in his Suicune to start attacking, or does he go with Froakie to sacrifice another +1? Which, basically, if all of his Pokemon die, his Suicune does less damage, so... There goes the Guaritina. As long as he doesn't have a giant cape, this next turn is ours. Yeah, alright. Didn't even want to play it out. We'll take it. Quick game. Yeah, this is definitely the counter to the Suicune. I don't think we've lost to Suicune. Wait, did we? No, we did. The last game, I think, right? No, the last game was Oricorio. Chat, what was that other game we lost to? Have we lost? I know we've won 2 games against a Suicune, Greninja, Guaritina. No, we did lose 1 game. Yeah, we did lose. We're 2-1 against Guaritina, Suicune, Greninja. Indeed. Alright, Guzz is in the front against the Eevee deck. Since they're running Fire Energy, this is going to be either... I think it's Flareon, Leafeon, Sylveon. Because if they were running, whatchamacallit, Charizard with... If they were running Charizard with Flareon, they wouldn't run just Eevee EX. They'd run base Eevee, I think, right? We can Professors, why not? Doesn't really hurt us, doesn't really, whatever, help us. Yeah, so because of this, I don't think they're going Charizard. They gotta be going Leafeon, Sylveon, Flareon. That is what my conclusion is right now. I'm gonna Professors. I don't even want to Mars just yet. You know what? I'm just gonna end turn. He didn't put down any other basic Pokemon. I feel like he does have either a Leafeon in hand or a Sylveon. There goes the Leafeon. But since he didn't put any other basic Pokemon, I'm just assuming he just doesn't have the other basics right now. Right? So let him just keep swinging in and attacking my Celesteela. Why not? by all means, just go for it, you know? Now, I could keep my Celesteela alive, but I won't even be able to do 120 damage on the next turn. I'd have to hope we roll heads on Grindcore, so maybe just keeping this guy... Maybe keeping Celesteela in the front is okay. And don't do anything. And then we just end turn. One more turn, right? He's really not finding any Pokemon. That's bad for him, good for us. I'm a little hesitant on using Mars right now. This is a clear indication of he is bricking, and Mars might unironically help him. Despite him going down from 5 to you know what, right? Alright, so I will here, because we don't have 4th energy yet. And I'm not going to swap over to the other Guzz, because he could Sabrina. So let's go ahead and will. Hopefully remove a lot of energy here, yeah? Nice, thank you, Will. So glad I have you around. He still is not finding a Pokemon. He's got the Eevee back to heal. But he's still not finding any Pokemon right now. Alright, let's go ahead. I really don't want to Mars him yet, because if he's bricking Omega hard on Pokemon, we could just win off of that alone. Ah, he's found his first Pokeball. Alright, well at least I can't say that I was the reason why he found it. You know? Now since he found his first Pokemon, then now we can Mars. I think now is a prime time to use Mars. So Pokeball does us nothing. I could theoretically not Mars him. That sounds crazy, right? I take him down to 2. But what if I took him down to 3 instead? We Lusamine. I red card, no Mars. And then I just Grindcore. Because then I can jump out of the danger zone with my Guzz in the front. Okay. Where were you before when I needed you? Yeah, we can jump out of the danger zone from the front here. And make him go into whatever Pokemon he wants to evolve into. If he finds that evolution. Let's see. Does he find it? He's found the evolution, but he's going to have to combust in order to actually attack. Which puts him into one-shot range for us, unless he has more healing. And since he's already used a giant cape, his only healing would be Eevee bag. So you'd have to hope he finds an Eevee bag. Heals the 20. He didn't find the Eevee bag. Alright, so we made a right choice by doing the Lusamine and jumping out of the danger zone. Red. We'll take it. I feel so bad for him bricking, but it happens to the best of us, right? I don't have a second Celesteela. No, just one single Celesteela. Mainly for the Oricorio. Alright, let's try and get one more One more win here. We're 4-2 so far with the 17 Guzz deck. A lot of these games we're going first, I think. We got another game going first here. Against Moto. Another Eevee deck. Different from the last Eevee we played. My guy is swinging in. I don't have any other Pokemon. This is kind of terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. Because I might have to actually heal. Heal the 30 he just did. He's got the Sylveon in hand. Can always Mars him the next turn. Or I can just Pokecenter Lady again. Because we'll be able to live. Rocky Helmet, I guess, has to go on Celesteela. I really want to Mars him, take him down from 6 to 3, but then we die. Right? We just guaranteed die. So we gotta Pokecenter Lady end turn. And then we'll decide if we want to use Will next turn to get a guaranteed 100 damage on top of the 20 that he's taking from Rocky. It would be nice if we could find a Guzz. Because then we can still Will Celesteela attack. And then Guzz. Grindcore. And that should be enough to kill the Sylveon in the front. Why would he do all of that when he already has Eevee Bag in hand? My guy is evolving and all this other stuff. Brother, just attack with Eevee Bag. Why you gotta make me sit here being like, okay, he's doing this, he's doing that, alright. Oh, Eevee Bag that he already had in hand. Nice. No thanks for you, alright? Bad manners, no thanks. You gotta not waste people's time. If you got the win, then just get the win. You know what I mean? Alright, let's move on. We're 4-3 with the deck. I'm gonna try and go for one more win here. Preferably. There we go. Nice. We got second energy advantage. We'll take it. Ooh, against a Mance. Nah, never mind. I mean, I guess this is fine. As long as they don't find any other Pokemon that needs double energy. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Because then I can still kill the Mantike for 30. Yeah, this is fine. I like this. Pokeball. If it's the other Guzz, we're not putting it down because I don't want them to Sabrina. But if I can Professors into a Celesteela, then sure, we'll put it down. Nothing. Alright. Then sadly, we're just going to keep this hand. They red card. They red card. Doesn't really hurt us, to be honest. We're a one-man Guzz army right now. Alright, they got their Suicune primed and ready. Ooh. I mean, if I repel and then will and I only roll one heads, that kind of sucks. You know? I think getting a guaranteed kill on the Mantike is going to be good here. We go up +1 already, which is always a good start. And I guess we have some healing we can do. Maybe next turn I'll will. No, I think I'm going to Poke Center Lady and let Grindcore, RNG go off. We're not really worrying about Grindcore because it's going to do, what, 10 damage? The Suicune will live. Ooh. Mars, no healing for me. Uh-oh. All I need is the Repel. That's a little terrifying. We can still win with the Repel because he put down another Mantike, which I don't know why he put down another Mantike. Poke Center Lady. $10. We got the heads. Another. Ooh. Now it can't even attack. It can't even retreat. So even if he did Misty, I guess he'd have to Misty and land 3 heads on the back line. Oh, he's going to go Mantike to try and build up the Gyarados because I'm in one-shot range. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, Gyarados needs what again? He needs 4 energy to attack. And he's not evolving into Gyarados, which means he oh, because if I... this is risky right here. I'm going to just Grindcore and not Red Card. For one, he hasn't used Professor's Research yet, so Red Card could help him get Professors. For 2, he hasn't evolved into the Gyarados, but I'm assuming the reason why he didn't evolve is because Mantike can't put energy to Gyarados if it did evolve in the first place. So I'm assuming he does have Gyarados in hand, but I'm a little afraid that Red Card, if he didn't have it, would give it to him. So we're just going to go off if he doesn't have it. And if he does have it, he needs 3 energy anyways. Or 4 energy, and he only has 2. So yeah, we'll take it, man. Guzz is doing some absolute work, man. Not bad, not bad. Hopefully that thought process and everything makes sense of me explaining it. Alright, this is the 17 Trainer Guzz deck that we are running. No Nihilego, no Darkrai, no Naga to do poison, nothing. All we need is Guzz and then 1 single Celesteela. The main reason why we have Celesteela here is for the Oricorio, which is also the reason why we're running Roll, so we can guarantee roll heads to kill the Oricorio if we go up against it. If you're running up against double Oricorio, you can always just repel the second Oricorio after your Celesteela kills the first, or you can just try your luck and try to flip heads again. We are running double Pokeball because we have 3 Pokemon here. Double Rocky Helmet to punish them if they attack the Guzz. Double Poke Center Lady for maximum survivability with Potion. Red Card to make them slow down a bit, stall a bit more, right, for us. Mars as well. Just in case they kill one of our Guzz, we can just Mars them. We have double Lusamine as well. 1 single red in case we need to hit some thresholds here, especially against the Suicune sitting at 140 HP and Guzz does 120. Red can get you there. Cyrus to bring Pokemon back because we're really not going to be killing a whole lot until we build up to our 120 damage. And that's pretty much it. If you do want to try and swap out a card here, you could go double Will. Not only does it help your Grindcore, allows you to guarantee roll heads, remove their energy, stall a little bit longer so you can build up to that 4th energy, but it can also work for Celesteela in case you want to land heads not once but twice against 2 Oricorios if you're going up against it. So a double Will could technically help. The only card I can think of getting rid of maybe if you want to run double Will would be either like Red Card. Red Card is more of an early game and if early game card, and if they play all their cards in their hand early game, then Red Card can become a dead card in your hand. So you could get rid of a Red Card and throw in a second Will. You could also get rid of another Poke Center Lady and do a second wall, so that way you don't over expend on like a bunch of trainers in your hand, right? Or in your deck. So you could do, or supporters rather. You could get rid of a Poke Center Lady, go second wall. You could get rid of a red card because it could become a dead card if they play all their cards and they only have like 2 cards in hand at all times. That's also an option. Those are pretty much the only 2 cards I can think of to get rid of for that second wall. But overall, 17 Trainer Guzz. It's a straightforward deck, very simple to play. Let your Celesteela be the tank in the front while you build up the Guzz in the back, and at least until you get that 20 damage or that 2 energy, so you can at least hit for 30, and then you should be good to go, you know? Pretty simple. 5, 10, 12. 6, 9, 14. Our win-loss today hasn't been the greatest. Because of that Wug Trio deck that we played. 2 and 4 with the Wug Trio. Not too great. Not too great. All right. I think we're done, Ryan. I think we're out for the day. We've played 4 different decks today. Celebi, Meowscarada did well, 3 and 2, but we've played Celebi, Meowscarada over the course of like 3 different types of days. Every time we play it, we've gone positive on it. So I'll probably make a Celebi, Meowscarada deck. 17 Trainer Guzz. There was no new Pokemon from the 17 Trainer Guzz. No new cards in the deck at all. But I guess I still will play 17 Trainer Guzz or upload a video on it. There's like no new Pokemon cards for this deck. But I guess I'll still upload it anyways, right? Suicune Melodic, unfortunately, didn't do as much work as I thought it did. I do think I'm going to delete the deck. We're not going to upload a video on it. But I do think that Suicune Primarina EX could be good, because Primarina can provide a lot more healing. I'll write the deck list down. Board, the Suicune, Entei, Solgaleo. It's basically 1 Suicune. But if you're going 1 Suicune, 1 Entei, why not just run double Suicune? Maybe for like type advantage. Maybe you're going first and you're like, oh snap, the opponent is running lightning Pokemon. Let me put Entei in the front. Oh snap, the opponent's running water Pokemon. Let me put Suicune in the front. I'm assuming that's why you run Suicune and Entei versus just double Entei, double Suicune. Because your main win condition is going to be Solgaleo anyways, no? So doing 1 and 1 for the type advantage, I think makes the most sense. But I'll write it down. 1 Suicune, 1 Entei, double Solgaleo. I'll write that deck down. Give that a chance. I should give the Solgaleo deck a shot sometime. It's pretty cool, to be honest. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll write it down. We'll give it a shot next time we play. Yo, take it easy, DX. Thanks for hanging. I'm going to be working on the Celebi video and the 17 Trainer Guzz video. Today's Thursday, I think, right? I'm not going to be live Friday or Saturday. Yeah, we're not going to be live Friday or Saturday. We may or may not go live with Pokemon on Sunday. So if anything, be on the lookout for Sunday. But if not, I'm thinking the next time you guys will see us on Pokemon Pocket will be Tuesday. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 days from now. Something like that. So be on the lookout. Sunday is going to be the only other day that I can maybe play Pokemon Pocket, but if not, then Tuesday we'll play some Pokemon Pocket. I'll try to get this Entei Solgaleo deck and just test it out. We've done so many Solgaleo variants. Sylveon, Shiinotic, etc., so on and so forth. This will be another variant that we try. But anywho, chat, I thank you guys for hanging out. I thank you guys for being here. Much love. All of that good stuff. The Pidgeot deck as well. I'll see about the Pidgeot. The Suicune deck sounds good though. I'll see about the Pidgeot. Anywho, you guys take care of yourselves. Enjoy the weekend. All that good stuff. I will be on at the latest Tuesday. I'll have some videos going live. I'll probably have a video going live tomorrow for Friday. And then another video going live on Sunday or something. I'll try and spread them out a bit. But yeah, you guys take care of yourselves. Much love, and I'll catch you guys next time.